What up, YouTube? It's your boy Sleek back with another video, and today we are reacting to what women actually find attractive about black men. Now, I know there's a difference between male and female gaze, and sometimes it's the opposite of what we may think women will find attractive and vice versa, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna see what this video hit before we do. Go ahead and hit the subscription box below the bell to the side of Notice Squad and like this video. I'd appreciate it. We are almost at 600. Now let's see what this video hitting for. Let's get it.
Last year, women from different races were told to pick which black man they thought was the most attractive, and it sparked a lot of controversy and disbelief among black men when the women chose Melberry Badejo over Michael B. Jordan. This actually never happened, but a lot of men, even outside our race, would be very surprised to find that a large majority of women from around the world would, and even do, find Melberry Badejo extremely attractive. What we fail to grasp,
That's an interesting build. I ain't gonna lie to you. Pause. But I'm just saying,
is how women would find the man who uses makeup, dyes his eyebrows and eyelashes, and uses colored contacts to even be...
Me doing this, I'll be labeled sassy. Now you see, I'm getting a little facial hair and stuff like that. I gotta shave. Goatee, mustache combo is a lot to maintain. But I'm just saying, if I was to do this, like somebody already said something about my locks being dyed.
considered attractive.
So me dyeing my hair like this,
zesty.
bro.
But
I
the
don't know.
problem we make as men is thinking that masculinity is equal to attractiveness. And this is because of our cultural upbringing and how we are perceived by society. When in reality, most of the men women have been simping on for the past few years have somewhat been feminine looking. They all had these softer, feminized features. Now you might be thinking, well, that's just because they're all celebrities. And you might be right. But what about black MMA fighters like John Jones? They're also popular and make a lot of money, and yet they don't receive as much attention from women as the other men do.
Because are they attractive? This is all like, you know what I'm saying? No homo, by the way. You feel me? I can say whether a man is handsome or not. I'm not gay. Okay. But I'm just saying, like,
So
would you say that they're like, you know what I'm saying? I think I would have an
and start
idea.
applying makeup? No, you don't need to do any of that.
This
you
is
just need
the
to
type
work on
of
the
guy
features that are considered the most attractive.
That's the type of guy
and improve
that they
more.
would say, oh, nah, he's too pretty. He's too pretty for me. I want to be the bad bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be stuff like that. Like
that, and less of the ones that make you less attractive. In this video, we're going to talk a bit about what women actually find attractive about black men and how you can
older
use this
women
to
are going to
your
like
advantage.
him. Younger
Let's
women are
begin.
going to like that one.
I've seen a lot of men who are fairly good looking completely reduce their
I
attractiveness
hate
by
that
trying to
tongue
follow advice from incels and look more intimidating. So what
Yep.
they would do is grow a bit scruffy beard, let their hair go bald, and become
Myron
extremely
the
big and
incel.
bulky, and begin to wonder why they don't get any women. Well, the
Damn.
reason is because they now appeal more to the male gaze rather than the female gaze. Regardless of what you've been told by the red pill community, hypermasculine men tend to be considered more aggressive and dangerous by women. Not just to other men in society, but to them and their future kids. And this signals a trade-off that women have to consider before going into a relationship with them. While for hyperfeminine men, even though the looks might give you an advantage, you also come off as too weak to protect and too compliant in pressure situations. In most cases, though, women are looking for a balance. Not too masculine that you would be unfaithful and dangerous, and not too feminine that you would be unable to protect your woman and kids. For example, look at the man in this image. He clearly has a weak jawline. He's light-skinned
Damn.
and has a rounder face and eyes, which are all considered feminine features.
You
And
see,
so a heavier beard and
this
darker
is probably what Connie Rose was talking about. These are the niggas that probably like analyzed her face and edited it to tell her what work she should get done and shit like that to make her look prettier, even though she's pretty. You know what I'm saying? But then you gonna knock my man's down, bro? Like, what's up?
eyebrows do suits
Oh, a
him
weak jawline, dog. Like, how do you know he got a beard right now?
more than it would suit other black men. So from this
Thick
part of the video
eyebrows.
going forward, we'll look at the traits that add and take away from your facial attractiveness. One of the most important indicators of masculinity are those related to the overall size and shape of the face, such as the jawline.
I don't got
In a
that.
study titled Geometric Morphometric of the Male Face
I got
in
nipples,
relation
though.
to
That
physical
counts.
strength and perceived attractiveness, dominance, and masculinity, the researchers found that women rated faces with a prominent jaw as more masculine and dominant, but not necessarily as more attractive. Instead, the faces rated as highly attractive belong to men with a different jaw structure, one that's wider and narrower. This suggests that while an extremely powerful and
So
wide
I really
jaw
just all I
signals
gotta do
raw
is
strength
shave,
and
brother.
dominance,
Don't even. You know what I'm saying?
a more refined, sculpted, and balanced jawline is often what women find aesthetically pleasing. To enhance definition, focus on reducing overall body fat through a caloric deficit and cardio. To build the underlying musculature, incorporate exercises that target
caloric deficit. I don't even know how to spell that. Calorie deficit? Why can't you just say that? What am I spelling right now? Caloric. So it says calorie. Why are you saying caloric? Am I slow? Am I bugging right now? So basically what he's saying is go on a calorie deficit to slim up, you know what I'm saying? And I take lower your calorie intake and then do cardio. And then you'll get not this, but that. You know what I'm saying? I guess, nigga.
The jaw and neck, like chin tucks and neck curls. This is the best example as to why masculinity doesn't always equal attractiveness. Because while baldness is masculine,
that look like that nigga on TikTok that be doing the little saucy shit.
It's not a universal attractor. In fact, a 2018 study showed that hair quality is a stronger indicator of health and attractiveness than mere hairline or style. And the raters in the study showed that thinning hair is better than no hair, and more hair is better than thinning hair. So while you can still try to work on other aspects of your face to reduce that hyper-masculine appearance, getting a hair transplant or even getting early treatment before it gets worse
y'all don't want to see me with option. A beard though.
Some chemicals like minoxidil have gained lots
of
attention.
Y'all want to see me with a beard though, boy.
Hair loss.
Ponytail always
going to
be.
You can find it together with a Dermastamp at your local drugstore, or if you'd like to get it from us, there's a link in the first comment. Imagine you have a volume knob for two different things on a man's face. The bone structure volume. This is how strong and defined his jaw and brow are. The facial hair volume. This is whether he has no hair, a little bit, or a lot. Researchers wanted to know how these two volume knobs work together to make a face look attractive. When a man has no facial hair at all, the bone structure is very easy to see. If the bone structure is turned up too high, very strong and extreme, it can look a bit harsh. If the bone structure is turned too low, very soft and not defined, it can look a bit weak. Think that we making a my player like think a face is most attractive when the bone structure is somewhere in the middle, not too high and not too low. When there's no beard, it's easiest to see if a face is at one of these extremes. So how does facial hair help? Adding facial hair, like stubble or a beard, is like putting a filter on the picture. It doesn't change the bone structure, but it softens how we see it. For a face with very strong bones, a beard can make it look a little less harsh and more balanced. For a face with softer bones, a beard can add some structure and definition. So facial hair helps to balance out faces that are at the very high or very low end of the bone structure scale, making them look better. Finally, the researcher discovered that the type of relationship matters. For a short-term relationship, having a beard didn't make a big difference in how attractive someone was.
This is an actual thing? Hold on, let's read this. Let's reanalyze this, bro. Cause what? Hold on, say that again, my brother.
For a short-term relationship, having a beard didn't make a big difference in how.
So it doesn't matter whether you have a beard or not if you're going for a short-term relationship. Who thought of this study?
How attractive someone was. But for a long-term relationship, a beard actually made a man seem more attractive. Think of it like this. A beard can make a man look more mature, responsible, and like he would be a good, steady partner for a long time, which is a quality women often look for in a long-term relationship. This is the average black man's dream physique, but this physique is mostly attractive to other men and gym girls. A large population of women would prefer a leaner and athletic physique, like, for instance, Marlon's or Michael B. Jordan and Creed's physique, which
like that's
involves having a wider...
I don't know about Creed, but Marlon is like my physique, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not small, but I'm not too big, you feel me? I'm just right in the middle, you dig? Like, y'all be wanting to get so big and lift things up, put things down. Nah, you don't gotta do that, bro. Girls don't like laying on that. They think it's uncomfortable. Y'all, that's what y'all want? Y'all want to be uncomfortable? You know what I'm saying?
Back,
like
broader shoulders,
I'm saying,
slim
like,
waist, big arms, and a strong neck. And
strong
don't forget the legs. We made it easier for you by creating a free workout plan that helps you achieve this type of physique. You'll find the link down below in the comment section.
So this was basically like a looks maxing video, not really what women find attractive in a way. It started out like that, then you started getting into what you should do to change your face and this and that. I guess that ties into it, I guess. But that's the end of this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Go ahead and hit the description box below, put the bell to the side for Notice Squad, and like this video while you at it. You know what I'm saying? We almost at 600 and we locked in. Let's get it.